What's up? My name is Ivy. I'm the creator of Cinem Magic. I'm formerly known as Cinem Tarot. Why not get my ass outside? The most magical place in the world is outside of the shelter. It's crazy. Everybody start making noise after I come out here with all the stuff to record this video. So hopefully you can hear me good. Hopefully you can hear me wonderfully. And yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and start telling you and showing you all of my witchy faves, starting with this bag right here that I crocheted. And honestly, I did it with the intention that it was going to be beautiful and that I was going to feel beautiful every time I carried it, and that is the most witchy magical thing in the world. It's like a bottomless pit. And I have everything in here for that I'm going to show you guys. So first thing first of my witchy faves list is this jar. And I know it's kind of strange because it's like, isn't that a jelly jar? Like, of course it is, but you know, reduce, reuse, recycle, and this is reusing, and I use it to drink water, and I have plenty of jars that I use to just drink water out of, and juice, and you know, other things. It's my favorite. I love it. And it's like, it makes me feel better about myself every time I save a jar instead of just throwing it away and recycling the rest. But yeah, no, it just makes me feel better about myself because it's like, girl, like, we doing something for the earth. And also, like, by the time I move out my mom's house, I'm gonna have plenty of things to drink out of. My second favorite is this wand, and this is like 100% free DIY. I had the beads already because I like to make jewelry, beaded jewelry and stuff like that. I had the beads and the threads already, and I went outside and gathered some sticks, and I put it together with some hot glue and just, you know, did the damn thing. And this is the most beautiful thing that I've ever created. Like, what the world? And it's my very own magical pointing stick, which is a wand. Is my journal. Now, I'm sure that you've heard, if you've watched more videos than this one, that journaling is probably the most witchy shit that you can do next to taking care of your body and sitting outside, right? Shout out to this, whatever the hell this is that my mom has planted that I brought over here for us to keep us company. Anyway, writing down your experiences and using journaling to process how you feel and just like really unpack the day, most witchy thing you could ever do, because it's acknowledging the magic of the day, and it's wonderful. Like, I love it. If you do that, good for you. And it takes a lot to journal. Like it started out when I first started journaling, I was starting as writing down like how I was feeling whenever I felt like an extreme emotion. So like extreme sadness, anger, like those types of extreme emotions, so that I can process it. Because it's like a lot of times I feel like I couldn't talk to anybody, or like I didn't want to talk to anybody about how I was feeling. So I just journaled to help me process it. Oh, hello. It's a little bug.
Hello, little guy. Oh, look at you, so beautiful.
Is another journal, and this is my grimoire. This is the recipe book. This is the Book of Shadows, and it may not look extremely witchy. It just says good vibes, and it's a bullet journal. It's mostly empty, but I just got it last year, and I didn't even know what I was going to use it for until like a few months after I bought it. But it definitely has notes in here, rituals that I've done, tarot spreads, especially tarot spreads, and a lot of other things in there to help me get through. And I'm gonna put more information in there for myself that I find useful. This is like my personal experience grimoire. My next favorite is this rock. If you watch my What's in My Bag witchy unpacking, whatever the fuck I called it, this rock, you see that I love it. And like beautifully enough, it's shaped like my home state VA, which I am in now. I don't know if you can tell, but it is like definitely high-key shaped like Virginia. I love it. I love this rock, and it fits so perfectly in my hand. Like, I just love it. I love this rock. This fan. I love this fan. I got it from Dollar Tree. You know, Dollar Tree has a lot of cute fans. I'm pretty sure you can get one just like it. But I really enjoy using it because every time, when I fan myself, it feels beautiful. I feel beautiful. I feel like fanning myself with this fan like increases my sex appeal to like 5 billion. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, people love it when I use the fan. I love it when I use the fan. And I'm pretty sure like you enjoyed it when I just whipped that bitch out. Like, okay, so what else do we have in here? Okay, this jar. I got this from Dollar Tree as well. And it's just a little jar with a lid. It's like a suction lid. And usually, it's empty right now, but usually I have it filled with an abundance of rain water. And if I don't have rainwater in it, then I don't have anything in it. Like right now, it's nothing in it. I just have it at the base of my altar. Okay, what's another witchy thing that I have? Okay, so I have this hemp string, and I think it is pure hemp. I got it from AC Moore. The store near me was closing down, and they had like a huge sale going on. And I got me this hemp cord, and I used it to, well, from so far, I've only used it to make these types of necklaces for me and my best friend. And I also made bracelets like this, but I don't have them on right now because bracelets feel constricting sometimes when I wear them. I don't wear much jewelry other than like a couple of rings here and there and necklaces and earrings. My earrings look cute today. Okay. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna start adorning my things with some hemp string and like tying things together, like witchy stuff. I'm gonna figure out something to do with it all, just not right now. My next favorite thing in the world is some fucking matches. There's no telling how many times I've lost a lighter or a lighter has gone dead and a match has saved my life. I don't know where my mom got all these matches from, but I took a couple of packs and they really, like I said, they really come in handy. And also, I don't know, something about striking a match just feels extremely witchy to me. Next favorite thing is my altar attame or knife. I got it from Walmart. It was like $5 and it's sharp. I love it. And it works for like everything that I need it to. But like real shit, like it works. It cuts, and it cuts good. When I come out and I make my flower crowns from like random twigs and weeds that I find on Earth's floor, I use this knife and I just chop it all off. I chop, and it you know does the damn thing. It does its damn job. You are thebomb.com. I love you. Okay. So my next favorite thing is, well, it's actually 2 in 1. It's this jar, this little glass little thing that I got from Dollar Tree, and also what's inside of it, salt. Salt is honestly the most witchy tool ever, and it's like in your kitchen. I'm gonna do a blog post about salt and pepper and salt sprays and stuff like that, because in salt baths, because it's great for protection, especially great for protection. I know a lot of witches that put salt on their windowsills to block out negativity, salt around the edges, the border of their house, to ward off badness. My next favorite, I can't believe that you're one of the last, it's this mug, and I don't drink out of it. I sit it on my beauty altar, and this works as like a catch-all mug. Of course, when I get my own place, it's going in the kitchen, because I love it. I can't wait to drink out of it when I'm not drinking out of everything else. I got it from Dollar Tree, of course. Most of the things that I get that are like my favorite witchy things come from Dollar Tree, and I just can't get enough of them. And my final favorite, which is, it might be controversial, but of the New Testament, it's the King James Version. And like, contrary to what some people may believe, but the Bible and like literally any religious text, all religions actually, like, they dive into like literal magic. I'm in the process of writing and uploading a blog post on exactly what magic is, so you can look forward to that. You can subscribe to my mailing list so you get all the updates from my blog post and stuff like that. Well, like I said, all religious texts are very magical, and they're beautiful tools on like faith, and they really give you step by step how to work magic. So it's the same concept. It's just different wording and different stigma towards it, but in my opinion and in my practice, they all do the same thing. And when it comes to the Bible, this is like an OG grimoire, like, for sure. Like, this is like a bitch's first grimoire. So thanks for being here. Please tell me below in the comments what your favorite witchy thing is, and if you feel so motivated or driven to do so, you can post pictures and tag me in your favorite witchy things. Also, another favorite witchy thing is this pendant that I got. Yeah, it's really gorge. I love it. But anyway, feel free to show me or tell me about your favorite witchy things. And they don't have to be like designated witchy tools. Like, this, the whole point of me doing this thing is because, you know, your favorite your favorite most magical things, they don't have to be designated magical tools. I mean, like, I have found this rock, probably the last time y'all saw it, it was all dirty, but I cleaned it up, and it's like honestly the most beautiful thing. I love this fucking rock. And you know, a lot of times your most magical tools and the best magical tools that you can use are like the least witchy things ever. Like my fucking Bible. Like, who would have thought that I, for one, would even have a Bible? That one was gifted to me the day that I was born, and that's why it's so near and dear to my heart. But also, like, a journal that you write your experiences in. Like, who would have thought that this is witchy? Or like a random mug, who would have thought that that was witchy? And it's the magic that you feel when you use these things that make it witchy or magical. Like I felt a zing when I saw these little jar things. Pretty soon I'm gonna do a witchy haul. And I'm gonna go to stores and buy some witchy stuff to show you guys, like, literally where the magic is. And spoiler alert, it's everywhere. The magic is in everything. Like I said, I think I said this before, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it inspired you to find the magic in literally everything that you own. If you would like for me to do more videos like this, like, just go, you know, every so often and showing you guys my favorite witchy things for that moment, or items that may be sneakily magical that you may have never thought of, then I'll be sure to do that as well. Like, just let me know if that's what you'd like to see. If you want to see more of me, then you can hit up all of the links on my channel and in the description box. My social medias are there. What else? You can subscribe. You can subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications that you can be notified for all the times that I upload for you, my love. And yeah, this hemp string is like really fucking lit. Like, I love hemp cord. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you eat something gorgeous. Not gorgeous, not just delicious, but something beautiful for dinner tonight. And, you know, happy Gemini new moon. The Gemini new moon is like happening right now. Right now as we speak. So I really hope that you enjoy this, and I really hope that you are enjoying yourself. and spreading some love and all that other good stuff. Okay. All right. I feel so ridiculous because I actually did forget something, and it was, oh, excuse me, wind chimes. Well, actually, another witchy fave is my wind chimes, and I hang them in my room here by the window. And I use wind chimes for a couple things. To as a beacon, so that when I am welcoming in, you know, and I don't know, like when the spirits are here, I ring it. When I want them to leave, I open the window and I ring it. I'm like, get the fuck out. You know, I open up the closet, get the fuck out. When I'm ready to open up to the thin veil and communicate. So not really asking for anything, but more so learning. I do that. My fave that I absolutely forgot was my lapis lazuli pendulum. I got the actual pendant from Spencer's. Crazy, right? I was actually really hesitant in believing that it was real because it came from Spencer's. Look, don't judge me. I do have an issue with stores and chain stores and big chain stores in particular, but I used it. The first time I used it, it worked wonderfully. I loved it, and it's my favorite pendulum. I have this pendant here. I never tried to use it as a pendulum, but I don't want to. It works more as a talisman than anything else. I have made pendulums in the past. They were glass, and I love them. They're gorgeous. They're my babies, but they never worked like this pendulum here did. And I got this chain from my best friend, and she gave it to me in accordance with my Christmas present, but it was a necklace. I then turned it into a great chain for my pendulum so that it could swing freely and beautifully. Isn't it gorgeous? Like, y'all, like, it's the most beautiful thing ever, and it works beautifully, and it's perfect. It's perfect. All right.